Play some Watcher here. Still quite a few cards on this character, including Judgment, that we have yet to win with 2 copies of. Transform 2 sounds like a fun way to go. It's also been a while since I did some old boss swap-areno. I think Watcher is one of the better characters to boss swap on. What if I want to fight these elites, though? Let's mark you in red. That seems vaguely sane. Probably better to upgrade Eruption if I want to do this. Yeah, upgrade Eruption would be the easiest way to go 3 elites here. Let's go in Radioactive Crow. Got your first A20 heart kill today with Watcher and a deck of all upgraded cards from Lesson Learned. Well done. Mojira, thanks for the 11 months. Is this a mod? The ability to color the map is a mod, yes. Exclamation point map, or the map marks mod. We run with a few visual enhancement mods here on the stream, just to make ease of viewing a bit better. Including the Slay the Relics extension, which allows you to mouse over the relics on stream, if you're watching on desktop, and get their description. You can also click in the deck area to actually bring up the deck of cards, even if I'm not currently looking at the deck. Watcher does love to be aggro in the early game. Very, very excellent at it. Will likely be removing a defense card early, although I might consider adding a Deceive Reality. Very excellent block card. Of all the Watcher blocks, I might argue it's the best, in fact. And that can really help with your early fights. Although it won't help us with these elites. No, we should probably take the Crush Joints. Okay. We need to gear up for that elite fast. Hard to argue with an extra attack card. No cut-through fate, huh? There's Wreath of Flame or Flying Sleeves, though. Wreath of Flame makes 1 upcoming attack deal more damage. It's also an unmastered card. Let's grab it. Don't think it's very good on its own, but in conjunction with a multi-hit card like Flying Sleeves or Tantrum, it can be pretty good. Okay, I'm down to skip the first elite if we just get a relic here. Oh. One more? There we go. All that for the Eternal Feather. Actually worth it. As that'll heal us over time, eventually paying back all that health, but ouch in the short term. Big ouch. And that'll pay off eventually. What if I just go to full health right now, actually? Easy every time. Can't keep getting away with it. Never, ever punished. Follow-up might be better than Talk to the Hand for this elite. I think it is. Talk to the Hand is better for Hexaghost. We're actually very bad at this elite fight, though. I think we need some help. It's Gremlin Knob. We didn't draw Eruption turn 1. That's not good. Make sure we play Defend as the 3rd card, just so that we can play Crush Joints for Vulnerable. Like so. Although I think I'm going to go Eruption, Miracle, Crush Joint, Strike. That way we can kill Gremlin Knob next turn, hopefully. I will take a ton of damage this turn. 22. But we can afford to lose some health. Yeah, that kills next turn. Okay. 22, win the fight. Sounds good to me. Especially when we get a meal ticket, which will heal us again, immediately, for 15. Sounds like a winner. How do I think Watcher would play if you retain stance between combats? It would be all Wrath all the time. Even more than it already is. Oh yeah, an EMP any amount of money asked for a dad joke. I missed that. This reminds me of an oldie but a goodie money-related pun here. Why do Irish investment bankers have their portfolios perform so well? Because their capital is always Dublin. We'll skip. Not a lot of great attacks being offered here. Why don't we mix things up? This has already been a very unusual run with the event that happened. Let's keep it unusual with the Prismatic Shard. We can get cards from any color, and that, to me, is fun. Also, this elite might kill me, so maybe we have to avoid them. It's either Lagavulin or Sentries with a superpower. That really doesn't seem very good for the current deck. We simply did not get strong enough. I think with this deck of cards, we could lose to either max health Lagavulin, max health Sentries, or strength Sentries. Anything else we should be able to win, but it would cost a lot of hit points. Granted, we have a lot of hit points to spare at the moment. And we're fighting Hexaghost? And I have Dexterity Potion for both of these fights? Alright, alright. It's only a regenerating Lagavulin. Easy. Easy peasy. I think we should just wake up right now. Deliver Eruption, Crush Joint Strike. Probably use the Miracle? No, don't use the Miracle. Just do the damage. And if we don't draw Vigilance here, we could be in a bit of trouble. We sure are. It's gonna hurt, but that's okay. Make sure we play an attack last, because of follow-up next turn. Really not as bad as it looks. I think we're going to have to take about that much damage anyway. And now we have a kill. Yeah, that was not too bad. We score a duality. Every time we play an attack, we get 1 temporary dexterity, which makes a card like Slice decent. It's like a follow-up, but slightly worse. Huh. Charge Battery is also decent. I guess I'll try Charge Battery with the duality. They call me Strider, thanks for the half year of support. Grats on A6 with the 3 characters. And Guthar Parzival with 31 months. Heya. Heya, heya. Shivs, now that's what I'd like to see. And I think I theorized that I should start skipping Strawberry. I think I theorized that I should. Let's do it. Very slightly below par Relic, but only slightly. We're going to go ahead and upgrade Crush Joints to make Vulnerable last for another turn. And I'm not sure what the next upgrade is. Maybe Follow-Up? Maybe. So why the change on Strawberry? Because I've had a couple of runs where I took a Strawberry that ended up having to skip a really important relic later. And you can call that results-based thinking, but it just made me reevaluate that maybe I shouldn't be taking it all the time. Overclock is back. Overclock on Watcher is interesting. Still unmastered, so let's do it. It's really bad against Hexaghost, though. Like, really, truly bad. Take it anyway. How are we feeling about Hexaghost? I feel like we need more card rewards, desperately, so let's not take an event here. This is a good time for Overclock. Yeah, exactly. Look at that. Good job, Overclock. So there's an apotheosis in this card reward, apparently. One of the real powers of Prismatic Shard, by the way, is you can find colorless cards in your card rewards. Pretty cool to find this randomly. I'll take it. Shrug it off it is. Wait, no. GamerCat says, how do you decide when to take event versus fights? I think the easiest way to phrase it is, do you need more cards? Does your current deck beat the threats that are upcoming, or do you need to look for answers to those fights? That will tell you whether you can take events or if you have to take combats. Anytime we need more cards, we take fights. And this is one such case. We don't have a way to scale in the Hexaghost fight, so I need to look at more cards. At least that's how I see it. We go... Eruption... Crush Joints. Defend, defend. Block 20. That's right, with a miracle in your hand, the apotheosis is essentially free. In that you can just refund the cost with the upgraded miracle. True stuff. Fair enough. The Unfried Colonel, thanks for the Prime sub. Welcome to the Cozy Sub Club. Appreciate you. Very good fight overall. We score a Toxic Egg. All skills will be upgraded from here on out, which actually means the apotheosis is a little bit worse. But oh well. Wreath of Flame returns with a vengeance. And I might just be taking it here. There's also Deceive Reality and Envenom, neither of which seem like they helped that much versus Hexaghost, who is going to be a problem currently. Hey, glad to hear it, Grant the Red. Thank you for those kind words. Unfried Colonel says, I and all my roommates watch the videos on YouTube all the time. Finally glad to have a live stream. Heck yeah. Say hello to your roomies for me. I guess upgrades don't matter much. Do I want to rest going into Hexaghost? Seems absurd, but might be correct here. Recall, maybe. Yeah, maybe recall. How do duality and orange pellets interact? Really well, yeah. You can keep the dexterity as long as you play a power. Very good. All 3 keys, Act 1. Usually only happens with a fusion hammer. Pretty funny. I'm definitely a little worried about our matchup in this fight. Definitely not going to play this turn 1. It's crazy. Maybe wanted to bottle Miracle before I played the Apotheosis. Probably did. I am going to use this potion in this fight. Yeah, I should have played this on turn 1. My bad. We want this to be Eruption, Miracle, Crush Joints, Strike, Defend Vigi. Block for basically all of that. Could have even perfectly full blocked with the Essence of Steel, but that felt like overkill to me. Doing good damage now, but once we get another pair of burns added to the deck, we're really going to struggle. Ooh, this might be a time to use Overclock. Heck. Really want to draw either Crush Joints or Eruption here. Let's do it. Oh, that was so worth it. Totally, totally worth it. And then I think we just Vigilance here, right? Yeah, it's a full block. Keep the Miracle. Good. Bad draw here, though. And we're in a lot of danger the next couple turns. Fortunately, we have a lot of health. But it might not be enough if the draws are particularly bad, like this. That's pretty spooky. Alright, 28 damage in 2 turns. I think we have it. Yes, we're there. GG. That was a little close, but we managed to make it work. Do we want an Adrenaline, an Echo form, or a Brutality? Wow. The Adrenaline's pretty sweet. Don't have a lot of good targets for the Echo form yet. Probably just Adrenaline. That 1 time 2 energy is very good. That's going to let us get a lot of kills on turn 1, for example. And the free upgrade, well, hard to turn down. Could have had a Snecko Echo. Might be okay with a color, though. Gain energy during boss and elite fights. We take Sacred Bark for double potions, but with no potion-related relics, I don't usually like the Sacred Bark that much. Snecko Eye with the current deck is pretty underwhelming, although the additional card draws are nice. I think we just take the color here. It's only more energy in certain fights, but I think we're only going to need the energy in certain fights, the longer fights, versus bosses and elites. Heal up here. How many elites can we fight? I think we can fight quite a few. Ooh, only on the very left side, though, and that means no shop. Ooh. What if I do this path instead? I don't love it. Wish there was a shop on the left side. Dang. There's a faint chance because of the events. These 2 late question marks are pretty tempting. I really don't feel that confident in an elite fight unless we can remove some of these defends, though. Needs to happen sooner rather than later, and the only way to guarantee that is a shop, so... Thus the problem. I think that means we take less elites this act, and more shops. That's what I think. I think Chosen's also going to be a big problem. Hmm. 18 by 2. And the adrenaline is on the very top. Curious. Oh, I have to use this? Okay. So we draw adrenaline in 4 days. That's fun. Hey, Overclock. Good work. Really good work, Overclock. Nice. More card draw. Cool-headed. Or we can take a Prostrate and start picking up Divinity stuff. And I think actually Prostrate's really good here. Blind is also nice for AoE weakness at 0 cost. We have a small enough deck and large enough card draw that I like Prostrate. Which do I think would be the better bottle between Apotheosis or Adrenaline? Most of this deck will end up upgraded anyway, so it might be Adrenaline, but my default would be Apotheosis here. But I consider a Whirlwind or Skewer, definitely. Definitely. Really good with the Wreath of Flame. Really good with Wreath of Flame. We do in fact get the Frost Orb. When you take the Prismatic Shard, you get 1 orb slot, if you don't have one. If you're not defect, more accurately. I refuse these. Not in the mood for apparitions. Hey, hey. Easy every time. So, do we do the 2 removes, or do I take Frozen Eye? Allowing me to see the draw pile in order. That's really valuable with Overclock. And I can still afford a removal of that next shop. Let's take the Frozen Eye here. Knowing the exact order of draws each combat can be really powerful. Don't think I need either of these potions. We're saving for the next shop. Okay. Good talk. Thanks to Duality, we get to full block here. Duality is so strong, especially as you get more energy. So here, for example, we can see that we can draw into the Eruption. Let me just do some quick math. 9 plus 20 plus 33 plus 27. $89. That's a kill. Nice. Silent card rewards. Dash is pretty good. It's not a wallop, but it scales with our dexterity, and that's kind of good. Sure. A dash of dash will help the deck. And Curse for a Writhe. On turn 1, problematically, -1 draw seems pretty bad. Let's say no here. No, thank you. And goodbye. I guess we upgrade the overclock so that it can help us get to Apotheosis easier. I guess so. Upgrades really aren't that good at this point. Actually, not too bad here. We can kill one of the gremlins and block for quite a bit. Oops, order though. Could have perfectly full blocked with the Essence of Steel if I had done that in the correct order, but I did not. Dang. Truly a shame. Guess I'll just take 5. We have a stance potion, so it's not too risky to enter Wrath. Also, we knew what we were drawing. Don't forget. Can't kill them both, though. That's a bit of an issue. Looks like we want to crush joints on... Oh, heck. Can't kill one and crush joints the leader, huh? Interesting. Well, I guess I could go Wreath of Flame, follow up. Crush joints, defend. Take a little bit. That seems reasonable. Just have to hard cast the follow up this way. Then we actually want to go defend crush joint. So we take 4. Maybe should have used that last turn. Alright, fine. I'll use it. Upgrading Insight's pretty badass. And now we can just find Divinity, I assume. I assume wrong. Well, we can still do a ton of damage. Who needs Divinity when you have a kill anyhow? We do get a potion back. We also get Juzu Bracelet, guaranteeing no more combats in event rooms. Deceive Reality is very good with Duality. Flame Barrier is just fun, although I wouldn't necessarily say it's good here. Might have too many blocks as it is. Fist is practical. Strongly prefer an Empty Mind. I think I'm going to go with nothing. No thank you. Next turn we draw Mediocrity, and then Adrenaline, Eruption. Draw all of this. So we go Wrath and do big damage. So I can even calculate how much energy I'll need. It's funny. Let's see. We have 3 per turn. So we'll have 5. 1, 2, 3. I don't need that much. Okay, so we don't need to play Vigilance, is what I learned. We can play Charge Battery, Strike, Wreath of Flame. Or Wreath of Flame, Strike, doesn't matter. I think we're killing the baseball first. From the looks of it. Should have also mathed damage, but I'm too lazy. Definitely too lazy here. It's not quite a full block. Unless I use the Miracle, which we already established I don't need. Question is, do I do 55 damage on this turn? That I didn't do the math on. Let's take a look here. Definitely. Okay, cool. Although I could have used Eruption on the Sentry. And I could have played Prey before playing Apotheosis also. Does that actually matter? Looks like it might. Yes, it mattered. Actually, no. This is Divinity. Easy. Ooh, Algorithm versus Sanctity. Ever scaling block or block that is also card draw? I'm going to take block. I think I want it to be card draw too. Take a Sanctity here. Incense Burner. Intangibility every 6 turns. Fantastic. Rarely does it get better than that as far as relics go. We have full health. Pressure points are here. Jack of all trades is here. Card remove is here. Poor orange pellets. Out of our price range, alas. That's alright. It's always more where that came from. In other runs, that is. Not in this run. Ouch. Ouch is fine. We draw all of these next turn. Yeah, we're fine. Take quite a bit of damage this turn, but that's fine. Just wondering if you would. So does that change what I want to do then? I definitely want to at least Adrenaline here. Some Prey. So this is a pretty good turn. This is a pretty good turn. Yeah, let's just do that. Don't play Overclock. And then Prostrate, Sanctity. Strikes are on top. Okay, we have to take a little bit more here. Or use a potion, which doesn't even do that much. Dang. Dang. But we set up Intangible turn 1? That's correct. That's very valuable for the elite fight. Nice. Likewater is here. That's one of the unmastered cards. Pretty bad in this deck, though, as we have very limited access to Calm, and we're not very likely to see another one. I don't think I'm going to take this. Or any of these. Claw's not terrible, actually. Beam Cell would be just way better. That's right. This is a good turn to be invincible. That's for sure. Ooh, next turn looks pretty bad, though. How do we do enough damage with this deck? I feel like I needed that Battle Hymn we saw a while ago. I'm sure we want to end this turn in Wrath. We just go Apotheosis, Eruption, Strike. Seems reasonable. Next turn I may need to use the Stance Potion to get out of Wrath. But our primary goal is to kill the Red Slaver and back, which it looks like we will do. So we deal 27 here, and then this does 22. That kills already. But also save the potion by using the miracle now. Alright, let's try that. We're in a bit of danger because of the piling up wounds that are going to happen here. Might want to kill the middle guy next. In fact, let's do that. Try to prevent this from getting out of control. Reshuffle before those three get added. So next turn, we're divine. That's right. Although I wouldn't call it very good divinity. Still helps a lot. So how much damage will that be? 27 times 1.5? Okay, yeah, we get them both next turn, I think. Although, it's actually less than that. I think we still kill them both like this. But maybe I don't. Also, I missed math. We don't even get that strike, huh? Shoot. Why did I think I was drawing 3? Because I thought it was overclocked, that's why. Dang it. So will this do enough at all? I think it kills one of them. The next turn we can leave Wrath. Alright, that's fine. Yeah, 30 damage exactly. Let's get rid of this guy before he makes a big problem for me. Then we can just full block the 26. Thanks, Frozen Eye. Great fight. Did we perfect that? I think we did. Dodge and roll is kind of cute with the duality. Probably shouldn't keep adding block cards. That Slaver's fight actually showed me why. I'm going to do it anyway. That Slaver's fight showed us that we're a little bit slow on damage, and the Collector could make it even worse for us. But, I don't know, I'm just feeling good about these awesome block cards. Just Brigand, thanks for 3 months in the Prime sub. Welcome to Cozy Sub Club. No, we definitely need to draw 2. Well, maybe not. Smartest move I've ever made. That's fine. Don't worry about it. Yeah, exactly. Neither of them are going to hurt you. It's fine. Have I played Stone Shard at all? I am eagerly awaiting an actual ending to Stone Shard. It's one of the early access games that I've been keeping an eye on. Don't want to actually play it until it's further along. Until it's done, I guess. But I'm definitely interested in Stone Shard. Yeah, very long early access period for that game, too. Wheel Kick, there's some card draw, and some damage, both things that we want. Better than FTL, I think. And I like these potions a lot, but Gambler's Brew with Frozen Eye is very good. Too bad, I like these potions a lot. Might as well upgrade Wheel Kick. Though we have nothing really meaningful to do. Alright, Collector. Goal in this fight, go Divine, then kick Collector in the face a bunch. Incense Burner's on a reasonably helpful number. On a very helpful number. Collector's gonna buff. That's really good. Very exciting. Take bonus energy and card draw and shenanigans next turn. How long do we think this fight's gonna be? It's gonna be really short. Right in the face. Bonk. Maybe didn't need to use the liquid memories for that purpose, but it was very satisfying. Check that out. Conjure Blade Plus. Actually a half-decent way to scale this deck. Good with the Wreath of Flame, too. And an unmastered rare card besides. There's also Corruption to make all of our skills free and exhaust upon being played. We have a lot of skills, but the way it interacts badly with our Divinity plan seems kind of iffy to me. Take the Conjure Blade, see if we can make it work. Akmu, thanks for the full year. Conjure that blade. You better believe I will, and I'll take a Runic Pyramid to go with it. Excellent. At the end of our turn, we no longer discard our hand, and that means that we can set up some really powerful combos with the Divinity. Annabelle, welcome to the eternal list of channel cuties, joining the incredible array of people who have spent so long in the channel as to accumulate the required 500,000 of channel points. Thank you. Thank you, and welcome. It's been a long time coming, that's for sure. You're on the list. Butterships, thanks for the 3 months as well. Butterships, I like it. Okay, Woke Bloke first. We want to avoid rest sites where possible, as they are mostly useless to us at this point. Something like this, perhaps? Continue to remove cards at shops. Now that we have a Runic Pyramid, card removes are even more important than before. A bit weird in the non-elite fights. 3 base energy per turn is underwhelming, let's call it. Double spikers, by the way? Yikes. Pray first. Fortunately, we have an easy answer to these things, which is the Incense Burner. Just kill while intangible, indeed. Just do it. 'Tis that easy. Get him. 51 damage 2 times. Nice. There's a go for the eyes. That's a great card. That applies Weaken and activates our Duality. And we can retain it in hand with the Runic Pyramid until the enemy is attacking, which makes it even better. Excuse you? These kind of opening hands are not allowed. Illegal, I tell you. Ouch. No, you have to stop now. Heck. Alright, Fire Potion it is. Save me. Okay, a reprieve. Thank you. Adrenaline, Prey, Apotheosis. Wow, and they're even more aggro on this turn. 53 incoming damage. Spooky. The Angry Goose. The goose or lose. Don't want to use the stance potion here if I can help it. Not enough energy to do Eruption and then Vigilance. Curious problem. We could try to redraw into Vigilance or into a Divinity card. Guess we can try that. So I do have a lot of card draw available here. So let's see what happens. There's Prey. Perfect. That was tough. Outmaneuver is interesting. Outmaneuver Conjure Blade is really interesting. Entrench is also a odd but effective way to block with a Runic Pyramid. Let's try Outmaneuver. Gain 3 energy on the next turn. And maybe we consider Omniscience. Panic Button is juicy. Strange Spoon is interesting. We can keep the Insights, we can keep the Adrenaline, we can keep the Apotheosis. Not that that helps me. Hey, Dark Lord present. Keep on learning, keep on watching. There's a lot to learn about Slay the Spire. So don't get dissuaded, even if it gives you a hard time sometimes. And I can afford Omniscience card remove. I probably want to do that. Definitely down for Omniscience card remove. They think not. Ha! They don't know about the fish. The fools. Ceramic fish, easy every time. Tricky situation here. We're immune next turn. Okay, that's not so tricky then. Seems fishy. Don't it, though? If we were to Omniscience anything, would we what, outmaneuver? That'd be funny. Omniscience outmaneuver. That's pretty spicy. Let's do it. No one can stop me now. Next turn, gain 6 energy. Deal. Deal. Draw 4, huh? I can draw it with the wheel kick. Okay. Fair enough. Mega Expunger? Let's do it. 9 damage 6 times. Nice. Expunged. Cut Through Fate shows up finally. Definitely a good card. We want some more damage. We want some more draw. And Scry is even more powerful, in my opinion, with Frozen Eye, because we know what the 4th card under the Scryed 3 cards is. And that can be just as important to know. No? Let's see, we can Omni the Adrenaline, draw 4. That's kind of cool. Omni Adrenaline is cool. Do that. Yeah, I like that. Let's set up the Conjure Blade right now. Let's just go Pray, Defend, Dash. Apotheosis is 4 cards down. I can do that. Well, to spend an energy doing it one way or the other. Let's upgrade the Expunger then. Let's do it that way. That means only drawing 1 card next turn. That's a little awkward. So let's just play Conjure Blade. 9 damage 8 times. I'm also going to discard this, just for room in hand. Okay. We're going to draw into the Expunger here. Okay, sweet. Going to set up a very big damage attack, if we do it correctly. Wrath should be more than enough. So we go Eruption, Wreath of Flame, 82 damage 8 times. Not too bad. Bye! You nerd. Hell yeah, Piercing Whale. Boat Thingy also very good. Love Piercing Whale with Runic Pyramid. This completely shuts down the heart. Also, because it's strength reduction, allows us to block dangerous attacks even while we're in Wrath stance. I'll fight these for a rare relic. Lots of good cards to want here, and we're invulnerable next turn as well. Note that these do not count as an elite fight for the Slaver's Collar, even though they are very mean. They're not technically an elite, which is pretty spooky, man. Let's see, what could we Omni? We could Omni the Wheel Kick for pretty big damage. I don't necessarily think that putting Conjure Blade into the draw pile is a good idea here. Could also Omniscience for Prey and be Divine this turn. That's pretty strong too. Although it would be better to be Divine next turn. Might as well be in Wrath this turn then. Discard that. Want both of these. Could do Miracle Omniscience here. If I'm going to enter Divinity, I want to keep the damage cards. Fine. White Dog Studios with 5 months of support. Rainbow Cheese forever. And Ultimate Ann, thanks for the Prime sub. Welcome to the Cozy Sub Club. Easy peasy. Let's be Omni Prey first, then play Apo? Yes. That is correct. Didn't get any of the card draw, that's okay. That's 24. That's enough, right? Yes. Good turn. Score 300 gold, easy peasy. I'm the first person to ever say the name right. Well, I'll take that as a compliment. Thank you. I did have to think for a moment on that one. It was like Ultimation? Ultimatine? I wasn't sure. But I got it. I got it. Don't think I want to slice. Dash, outmaneuver Sanctity. That's what I'm feeling here. Block 20 here. Might as well play this. Reasonable time to simply Conjure Blade. This thing has to die next turn, but that's no biggie. Let's just kill it now, though. I was hoping to Omniscience the Expunger. I guess this is fine, though. The Blocketing. Footwork. Catalyst. Footwork is pretty good. We've got a lot of block cards. They would appreciate a permanent boost to our dexterity. Don't see Electro helping much. I'll take it. Goldeneye. Whenever we scry for 2 more cards. Big improvement to Cut Through Fate. Good reason to pick up a Third Eye or a Just Lucky if we see one. Rorg. Means we can discard more cards potentially too, which is also very strong. Nine times 9. It's a big number. Alright, let's just set up one giant expunger. There's our win con. Should be extremely reasonable. Does Crush Joints Wreath of Flame Expunger get there? It might. Sure looks like it will, right? That's gonna be... yeah, let me do the actual math. This is normally 9 base, right? Yes, 9 base. So it's 9 plus 8, 17 times 0.75 times 1.5 from weakened hold. Don't forget the weakness there. So 19 times 9 is 171. That will not be enough. Can we go to Vine? Maybe. Probably not. There's only 2 cards in the draw pile, and they're both bad for the current situation here. Other option is what? Sanctity Vigilance? That'll take some damage, which is not a big deal, but would prefer to avoid. Markov Brain with 50 months, the big 5-0. Did I count Wrath? I don't think I did, actually. Hold on, let me double check that. Yes, we just did 19 per hit. Correct. I did not multiply that by 2. Yeah, that's definitely going to kill. Thanks for the correction there, Twitch chat. Markov says, worth every penny to support some stellar slan and proficient plan. Keep it cool. Indeed. So yeah, that was not the right damage calc. There we go. 38 by 9. Excellent. Escape Plan is very good with Dexterity and Frozen Eye. Headbutt is pretty good with Conjure Blade. I'm taking this Escape Plan. And I'll take the Colorless Potion too. All right, 2 more elites. We got this. Give me the boot, Nemesis. You know you want to. You know you want to. Got him. Nah. Clothesline could be okay. We don't really have the energy for it, though. This enemy could be a real problem for us. This enemy requires consistent output from turn to turn for our deck. We don't really have that. We have Burst. Fortunately, we have Incense Burner to help us out, at least next turn. Although I have to use Adrenaline this turn, which I'm not entirely pleased by. Sneak in Prey, though. Great turn for Conjure Blade. Don't need a huge Conjure Blade, because again, all we need to do is negate this enemy for 1 turn when we play it. I guess being in Wrath is pretty good. Although, will we do enough damage in Wrath here? Yes? Question mark. That's 35 base. Yeah, we need more. Right? This won't be enough. 19, yeah, that's not enough. We can block, though. Let's do this. This turn we can Expunger. Hell, we can Crush Joints Expunger. Although perhaps it's better to Expunger next turn. I'd say that's probably correct. Two turns left. Is there a way for us to kill this thing? I kind of doubt it. At least with the current draw order. Yeah, I kind of doubt it. Although... guess we're not using Omniscience this way. Although wait, if I pray right now... No, if I pray right now I can do it, yeah? Because I can Omni the Wreath of Flame. Oh, heck yes. So this is 40 times 4, although it's not that many hits, right? No, we should keep the Omniscience in our hands. Probably play the outmaneuver now. Yeah, okay. It's actually kind of lame. We would have had to make that a bigger Expunger for that to work. Completely okay with this. Ooh, Liquid Memories, very good potion. Rushdown, oddly not that good. Charge Battery, again, might be pretty solid. We need more energy generation, and it's a really good block. So actually, yes, please. Somehow ended up at 500 gold. That's good. Was going to go to this shop anyway. With very little money. Desperately poor. Yet here we are. Perfect timing. Think. Guess we'll just play this for 7. 7 is pretty good. Expungers at the very bottom. Interesting problem. Let's play this one time. And strike. Difficult enough to get down to vigilance, huh? Was hoping to avoid using Miracle prematurely. See, that did not pan out. Bah. Gonna heal a bunch anyway, so we can take this hit. Guess I'm okay with that. Vulnerable. No problem. This is still gonna be very big damage. $144 times 7 or something like that? Ridiculous. Secret technique just offered to me? Let's definitely grab that. As there's 2 shops with 2 chances to get another one. Easy. Helps him find the mantra cards. Second Wreath of Flame is here. Prostrate is here. Those both seem pretty good. Foresight actually looking pretty good now as an omniscience target, if nothing else. Could also maybe consider the bomb. A second cut through fate. Another cut through fate's good. Actually, Foresight's really good because of Goldeneye, right? Let's take all the scry sources. And not Gremlin Horn. Not Gremlin Horn. Probably card remove. Maybe nothing. I want to be able to afford rare colorless card at the next shop, actually. Although I can always do that, right? It's only 125. We're at 225 left. Yeah, card remove. I think defend remove. Yeah, defend remove. Alright, bird nerd. If that is your real name. I'm here to block. Fortunately, I don't need powers to defeat you. Guess we should do this as well. Secret Tech for Omniscience seems pretty strong, as a general rule. We have another Prostrate now, so we can actually go Divine the normal way. It's pretty potent. But I'm definitely down to just Omni for Divinity right now, so that we can get the birds killed. We're actually intangible next turn. It's pretty good. Do we master the card even if we die during the run, or do we have to win? We have to win, which is part of what's made this Mastery Challenge so difficult. We've had many runs with some of these unmastered cards already, where we've gotten 2 copies, but we haven't actually sealed the deal by being victorious. That part's pretty tricky. Got him. And I suppose I don't actually want to use Outmaneuver until we're ready to draw the thingy. The Conjure Blade. We're intangible next turn. It's fine. Although I'll get energy back if I do that too. So let's go dash Wreath of Flame Sanctity. That sounds right. Alright, this is going to get played one time, that's for sure. I want to Apotheosis after playing the Conjure Blade. Because yes, it can indeed upgrade the Expunger. So that means I'm going to do this. Take a little bit here. Make a 15 by 7. Seems pretty good. So now it's 31 times 7. 39 times 7. Is that what I think it is? 39 times 7. That's 273. That's very close. Looks like we could probably finish the job. See that we also have Divinity in hand for next turn. Actually would have done less damage if we'd gone into Wrath. Because of Wreath of Flame things. Alright. What Incense Burner do we want to finish on for Donudecus / Time Eater? Probably 4. Maybe 5. Just be Divine turn 1. Secret Techniquing here. Vigilance is reasonable. These are all good cards. It's fine. Although we should discard this so that escape plan can work? Sure. Just draw into these, actually. Let's go ahead and do that. Sounds comfy. There's the expunger, so we can indeed get incense on 4. That sounds perfect. Blap. Very dead. There's Time Eater. My encouraged or discouraged by the current number of mastered cards compared to the length of the challenge? Pretty encouraged, actually. My initial guesstimate for this challenge was about a year, with the difficulty settings I stuck on it. And it feels like that's about where we're going to be at. I could discard Wreath of Flame. That's the only thing worth discarding here. I don't think so. Draw it all. So that's already going to be most of a block. Nice, you've got Conjure Blade coming up. And Outmaneuver in hand, actually. So we probably just want to go Charge Battery Outmaneuver here. Take a little bit of damage, get a very big Expunger next turn. Do that. X equals 11 expunger. Dang. And it goes very far down. That's okay. Cards. 1. 2, 3, 4. And now you are dead. It was 112 times 11. I probably shouldn't have done that with Incense Burner on too, but I got very excited there. Get destroyed. Easy. But where did Tim go? Where indeed? But why is all the Tim gone? Oh, we get to double secret technique. Let's go. That's very exciting. 2 card masteries on deck here. Definitely wish we had set incense to 4, but I'm not going to stress over it. Do I want Nirvana? No. Okay, good talk. Ooh, definitely regretting. This is a good draw, at least. We can Secret Technique and Omniscience next turn. That's pretty good. Might as well just play the Piercing Wail, get rid of the artifact. Probably. Unless you think you can use Crush Joints or something nonsensical. No, that's not going to work. No, don't even think about it. Okay. Just take the 4 damage, be okay with it. Sure. Play this. guess? We can draw into the secret technique with the overclock, which is going to let us... So we'll draw 1, 2, 3 plus the burns, then overclock draws 1, 2, 3 more. We can sanctity to the omniscience. We can secret technique anything from the draw pile. That's going to help a lot. I'll play this. So we'll do this first. Yeah, Frozen Eye, very valuable in a situation like this, that's for dang sure. So if I could play any card in the draw pile twice, I could go Divine this turn, although there wouldn't be anything to attack with. That's not true. There'd be Wheel Kick to attack with, which would do what? 28 times 3. Not enough to kill. No, that's not good. Probably want a block card then. Adrenaline's also a good option. That would draw me more cards. Block for a bunch. Doesn't seem like we're using Prey, so I might as well Apotheosis now. Double Dash. Double Dash is pretty good. One energy left after doing that. Feels like we do need some help. Double Adrenaline, still looking pretty good, actually. I think that's what I'm going to do. This is pretty comfortable. Nice. Then we can Secret Tech for Outmaneuver and play it. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. Prostrate 1, Prostrate 2. Insight, actually. Alright, now we want Incense Burner on 3 or 4 for the heart. That's one we can't forget to do. So next turn, since we have Boat Thingy blocking on turn 2, I think we do want Intangible on turn 3, probably. That's what I'm going to assume anyhow. Bonk. Strike dummy. Our strikes will do more damage. Sure, we got 3 of them left, so why not? And one more Cut Through Fate with the Frozen Eye and the Golden Eyes. Incredible deck manipulation, so we'll certainly be taking that as well. All right, I think we have excellent odds for double mastery here. I'm feeling really good about this one. Here goes Twitch chat. What's on top of... I mean, we got Foresight turn 1. That alone is very good. And I see that Conjure Blade is also on top. Interesting. Anything that I want to double? Ooh, we could Omniscience the Footwork. That is pretty good. I think that's a very good idea, actually. Yeah, and Piercing Wail in hand. Even better. Okay, I do think I'm going to Omniscience Footwork turn 1 here. It's going to take a bunch of beat to death damage, but that's okay. Overclock for this. Secret technique. Take a bunch of damage. Ouch! 6 decks, though. Be gone. Foul statuses. So, surviving this turn, easier said than done. Even more junk statuses in the draw pile here. We'll probably want to use Cut Through Fate to just discard all of this. I guess we might as well use the Apotheosis now before playing Conjure Blade. Not in love with that idea. But it's probably what I need to do here. There's too much to do this turn. Discard all of this. So we effectively just drew 6 cards with that Cut Through Fate. Very crazy. And I can Secret Tech for a block of some kind. Did I not discard Slime there by accident? That's fine, we can play it now. Avoid redrawing it. Seems fine to me. Let's go Secret Tech, Sanctity here. Draw. Attack. Attack. Block, block. Ouch. 18 health should be enough, though. I think we keep the Go for the Eyes in our hand. Only taking 1 from Beat of Death on this turn, that's pretty good. We should play this. Insight gets me to Divinity this turn. We should probably utilize that. Yeah, we should. We can reasonably go back into Divinity again next turn, or set up for 2 turns from now. Divinity. These are both good. Okay. No debuffs now. Very exciting. This is the turn to play the Conjure Blade, realistically. Though I'm not going to Conjure Blade too hard. Still have 2 potions. They are very much intended to help us out here. To 7. So is this a Divinity turn? I'm going to go with yes. Yes, it is. It's going to let me block for a lot. Use this to discard garbage. Keep the dodge and roll. Then play this. Secret technique for the other one. Enter Divinity again. Artifacts. Secret technique, outmaneuver. I don't think we're going to need these potions. Suppose not. We have 16 block at the start of the turn, so I shouldn't need much here. Keep that. Caca! Alright, where the heck's my expunger? Way down there. We can fix that, though. Discard everything. Except mantra. Secret technique for secret technique. Then this draws the wheel kick. Bonk. Strike does 36. This gets out of my hand. This gets into my hand. Use that next turn. Indeed. Is Piercing Wail a good card? Decide for yourselves, kids. Indeed, no potions required. Excellent. A striking victory. GG. Be free, my liquid memories. Friend. GG! GG. Do Wreath of Flames stack with each other? Yes, they stack with each other, and they last between turns, which gives them some utility in various decks. This one was pretty special. I mean, we had Apotheosis, Prismatic Shard, Toxic Egg, and then we were able to use Conjure Blade for Hot Nonsense. I think this was a truly grand time. GG's all around. Now, what has it been done? The spire sleepeth, and so shall I. 2 really good victories today. And 2 new cards mastered. Wreath of Flame, and finally, Secret Technique. Took a while to get that one. A couple attempts at it. Really, really delightful runs. Oh, I meant to talk about the sponsored thing in the title before. Oh, well. So, I think that's all the time I've got for us in Spire today. In the second half of stream today, I have a sponsored segment. We're going to be looking at a new turn-based deck builder / roguelite called... heck, what is it called? Shogun Showdown. That's right, Shogun Showdown. Which comes to us from Goblins Games, who've previously connected us with things like Legend of Keepers and Heroes Hour. And those have been sponsored games on the channel I really enjoyed in the past, so I'm quite excited to see what Shogun Showdown has for us. Before we switch on to our sponsored game, I do need a quick break and a refill the legs, stretch the water. So back in just a couple of minutes. When I return, we'll be checking out something new. Please, my friends, do not go anywhere. I'll be back shortly.